Hey Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we have this cool under here, and here's what this is a power bank. If you guys see my previous video, I actually reviewed this before, but I want to do like update video and also like a better testing video to show you guys how well it's been working and what actually give you guys that power that I mentioned on here. But just to give you guys a quick little summary, this is from the Anker brand, and for this one in particular, it's called an Anker 737 power bank that has the power core option and 24,000 mAh. And they mentioned when you guys do use it, it gives you guys a max of 140 watts when you guys are using it to charge like a laptop or something else. And that's actually really cool since it is a power bank that allows you guys to use it anytime and anywhere. You don't have to plug this into the wall to use it, which is really awesome. They do provide a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And they do provide a little bag. Inside the bag, they do provide you guys a USB-C to USB-C cable that you can use to recharge the device. And then last but not least, right here we do have the product. So in order for you guys to get that max power on here in terms of 140 watts, you do need to use a compatible cable. There's a lot of cables when you guys do use it, it won't give you guys 140 watts, which I will show you guys in a second. But right here in front, you can see we do have the brand name Anker. Right here on top, we do have the display screen. On this side right here, we do have the power button for press to activate it. So we do press it one time. It does turn on. It does show you the battery percentage on there. So right now it's 99%. And when you guys look on top right here, we do have one USB and two USB-C option. And for one of the USB-C option, which is on top, it allows you guys to use as input or output, which is really awesome. But that is everything that's on the product. Let me test it out to show you guys how much power on here when we do use it. So right here, I do have a MacBook Pro 16-inch. And the battery that's on here is actually really low. So let's test it out. So for the first test, I'm using Anker cable right here, which is 100 watts. So I do plug it on top. Other side, I'm plugging into my laptop. So I do plug it in. It starts charging. And I love the way how they design it because it does tell you guys how much power that's being generated when you guys do use it. So right now it's showing like 94.5 watts. So it does provide you guys a lot of power, but it's not giving you guys that 140 that I mentioned or anything close to that. And the reason why I won't go any higher is because the cable that we do have, the max watts that's on this cable is 100 watts. So that is why I want to show you guys the quick little test before I use another cable that should give you guys a lot more. So now let's unplug it and try the other cable to show you the difference. So the other cable right here is the Apple cable that's included when you guys buy the MacBook Pro. The one that I got right here is for the MacBook Pro 16-inch. So when you guys do plug this one in, it should give you guys a lot more power. But let's test it out. So I do plug it in. Other side, I'm plugging in the laptop. Even here, it does work. So you see how once we do plug in, the power on here definitely goes much higher. So the number went as high as 138 when I just saw just now. So the number definitely goes up and down, but it does work when we do use it. It definitely reaches really close to 140 if you can see, but doesn't hit 140 exactly. And that's why it's really important for you guys to use a compatible cable. I'm not sure if the cable that's provided for you guys support 140 watts, but let's give it a try. So we'll unplug this, and we'll try to use a cable instead. So I do plug it in. Other side, we'll plug it onto the laptop. So right here we do have the laptop. If you guys do plug it in, when you guys look at the power on here, it's maintained around 94. So after waiting a few minutes, it doesn't seem like the charge is going any higher than 94. So I don't think this cable works if you guys use it to charge your laptop if you guys want to reach 140. But now let's unplug the cable and try to charge it to show you guys how fast it charges. So once you guys unplug it, the other side one plug into a wall charger. So for this test, I'm using Anker wall charger that supports 140 watts to show you guys whether or not I can go up to 140 watts when we do use it. And we'll plug it into this tester. So I do plug it in. Other side, I'm plugging into power strip or wall charger. So I do plug it in. Once you guys plug it in, you guys want to plug the cable onto right here. So I do plug in cable. So you see how it does provide a lot of power when you guys do plug it in. It does provide you guys very close to 140 when you guys use the input option, not the output option, if you see. It's currently providing 137 watts when you guys use the Anker wall charger that supports 140 watts. So the cable definitely does work for you guys to use as input to recharge the product really fast. And I love the fact that it does tell you guys how long the charge will take when you guys charge your laptop and also how long it takes to recharge the product as well. And if you guys do press the button on the side, they give you guys more information about the product as well. If you guys press it again, it gives you guys the auto off option if you guys want to turn it on. So if I do press and hold it, it changes it on. So that way the screen can turn off by itself after a short moment. So you can see the product definitely does work when you guys do use it, and it does give you guys a lot of power when you do charge your laptop or charge other device at the same time. And supposedly for this product, they mentioned how it is TSA approved. So if you guys want to bring it on the airline, feel free to do so. This is literally such a powerful device for you guys to charge like a laptop, your iPad, your phone, or anything else. And since the battery capacity that's on here is 24,000 mAh, that's more than enough for you guys to charge like an iPhone like 4 or 5 times, which is pretty awesome. And even when you guys feel the weight of the product is not too heavy, it's actually a pretty decent weight. And even when you guys do feel it, it does feel like a high quality material. I literally brought this along with me to like multiple trips already and I love it a lot. It's so convenient. Literally all I need is this one device to bring with me anywhere and actually lasts me the whole entire day, which is pretty awesome. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So after using this product for over 6 months, would I say that's still worth it? I definitely have to say that this power bank is actually really worth it if you guys want the power and everything that's provided for you guys in this little charger. Especially if you guys are planning to charge like a MacBook Pro 16-inch at the max power on here, just like what I just showed you guys, then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't want these, obviously don't buy one. And save your mind something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.